The next thing I wanted to talk about is the spirit of confusion one. Like in terms of the mentality, when Abu Taha was accusing you of trying to divide the Muslims or something like that. Now I took from that, because I speak to Abu Taha, innit? I don't speak to him enough, but sometimes I chat to him, innit?
Is it?
And yeah.
Frenemy.
Nah.
It's
cool. Sometimes it's
cool.
No.
No. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, I get the impression from him that he's just trying to exalt Islam, innit? Like he's trying to be like a defender of Islam, to the point sometimes I feel like where there ain't even no attack on it.
Yeah.
You get me? But he wants to portray that image like he wants people to know that he's definitely the defender of Islam, innit? If it's that. You get me?
Yeah.
So I feel like that whole situation there where what was he accusing you of? Trying
to separate and trying to divide and conquer techniques. He said, you're using classic racial, this used to confuse you, check what he said. Classic racial white supremacist tactics, of divide and conquering Muslims. Yeah. Like, bruv,
so what, do you feel like he had any sincerity in what he was saying?
No, man, he's not a sincere youth. You know he's not, man. He's not a sincere youth. He knows he's there on the video. I'm saying, right, but you know that's not true. Smiling off camera and that. The man, they're moving like that's why we're saying, bruv, you're a spirit of confusion, It's all there. It's all there. You can watch it all, like, right there. You can see it. I'm saying.
What was you referring to? I think the debate you had with Hussein was the first one, innit?
Yeah. Basically, every time we have debates, and I'm chatting to a man, and
you weren't even a debate.
Every time I'm having a discussion with a man, and he's a Muslim brother, and we're just chatting, and then he starts making assertions, I might question what his assertion is, and then another Muslim guy out of nowhere will butt in and be like, I either tell the man I'm chatting to, no, you're getting it wrong, blood, or he will say something, and the man I'm chatting to will be like, oh, but you're getting involved, and then there's some side fight thing. But this is something that keeps regularly happening. You get one man pulling, man whispering in his ear, bare whispers, and then I don't really understand it. If I'm talking to you and I'm having a conversation, my brethren comes over and whispers in my ear, he better be telling me, bruv, your yard's on fire. Or like all the what's all the bagger whispering in man's ear every time you're chatting to man, someone's whispering in your ear and pulling you, and there's some argy-bargy, and so then I'm laughing at you lot. I'm laughing.
Why do you think that is even in the first place?
It's not my business to care, but I feel like they're under pressure to follow a certain narrative and they can't think for themselves. They got an agenda to push a certain belief, and I'm just there free thinking for myself, not trying to push nothing, just trying to have a genuine conversation with man. And then he's short-circuiting because the questions I'm asking him, like his brethren, they're all in-house fighting and doing all kinds of mad acrobatics, flipping and back flipping and moonwalking, and not answering the question.
Yeah.
And then trying to blame me for divide and conquer tactics. And all you lot are showing me is you lot divide yourself like normal people. So this thing that you're saying, this one whole unity thing that you're saying now.
To be fair though, like it was only Abu who was saying the divide thing. And even the other Muslims around
but no,
it's
not a sentiment.
Really
It's not. No. Because it's not a sentiment foreign to just him. So like, whether it's him, it's been an offspring of him first declaring that, or he picked it up somewhere else that I never saw. Yeah. But he's not now the only one that I've seen, because that's I feel like what happens is someone will play their hand, a tactic to discredit somebody, and it's like little trolls and other people will pick up on that and then use that, like slight ad hominems and stuff like that. They will actually repeat them, and it's either you lot are having secret little hangout meetings and you lot are banding together and deciding what you're gonna say next time you chat to my man, or rare, or it's monkey see, monkey do. So once you've been watching the other brother and you've seen what he's done, you thought it would be clever to try it in your own way. I don't know what it is. A lot of people just do these little dumb things. So yeah, like I said, the divide and conquer thing, he weren't genuine, brother. He weren't genuine because he knows it ain't true. He just wanted to say something to empower him, like you said, to make him look like the crusader, like he was fighting some fight when there was no war.
That's the impression I got still.
Say that again, brother?
So that's the impression I got still.
Yeah.
That's the impression I got still. 'Cause I feel that, like, anytime, like, you see, like, when you, like I said, when you was chatting to Raspect the first time about the Marcus Garvey thing and all of that, rare, you got like a backlash from certain black people in the comment section. Like I said, I saw the coon get dashed around and all of that.
Yeah, but fire up on that. Your mum's a coon. You know what I mean? It's where, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't saying it affect you in a way like you lose sleep or anything like that, but I'm just like you
Pointing
said, I'm
out
a
what
people
you've
watcher.
seen,
Yeah, I'm a people watcher. You get
You're
me?
seeing the reactions and that.
I'm interested in psychology.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm back on this case. You get me? I don't know why, fam, but I just love studying psychology and behavior. You get me?
Yeah.
So I've noticed that now. I've seen the comments and all of that. You get me, sir? But at the same time, I saw a lot of encouragement and support coming from specifically Muslims in the comments.
Who appeared to be Muslims.
Who appear to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't, as you rightfully said, I don't know who these people are. Innit? All I can go by is the names, innit? I see Muslim names, you get me? So I'm assuming that they're Muslim. But you don't know them. You don't know who they are, innit?
Because the really and truly is not, like in terms of actual people, like I feel like we all got to strive to disconnect from what we actually see online. Like we just done a Speakonomics talking about that very same thing. So even though it looks like that, and I agree with you, it did look like that, it might not have been that.
Yeah.
It might not have been that. Do you know what I mean? Because you got people that pretend to be black and they're not black and they try
definitely.
to agent
provocateurs, fam.
Provocateurs.
Cause fuckery in the name of just to see how people arguing and
I
beefing.
think there's a lot of that going on.
Most definitely.
Consciously and subconsciously.
But that's why I analysed still. I saw like public opinion. There was like it was like an anti-black against you, and it was a pro-Muslim, and I specifically noted a lot of comments saying that the way man, I swear he's a Muslim, he's moving like he's a Muslim, because them time there no one didn't really know you, innit? I think that was your second week in a park, innit? Like your second day, cause obviously 1 day a week, innit? So I noticed that, you get me? So when the thing happened with Abu Talha, it's like,
is it Taha or Tala? I swear it's got an L in it.
Oh no, it's got an L in it still.
Yeah, you said it wrong.
Ain't good with my pronunciation, man. Pardon me, fam.
You don't like that, man. You don't like that shit. You don't take them disrespects, you know.
Big up Abu. Big up Abu Talha, Somali.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up.
Yeah. But yeah. From that thing happened now. So obviously it's like it done a full reversal, fam. It's like the black side was like, yeah. I say the black side. I didn't see the coon thing no more. You get me? But I saw the people who was claiming or who appeared to be Muslims in the comments. They weren't coming at you still. That was kind of saying that my man was moving nuts as well. You get me? But I did see one or two like man don't rate Jedi for what man done rare. You get me? So public in terms of how public opinion has been shaped on you. Where do you feel it stands now, and why do you think it is that way? And I know you don't try and pay too much attention to it, if you've noticed it.
Well, I'm just gonna say, fuck public opinion. I don't know, man. Fuck public opinion, man.
Yeah. Does it manipulate you in any way?
It does, but you gotta shake that shit off. It does. And you can't let them things there disempower you. So, like any human being, innit, I'll see something and like, oh, kid, that's moved me, innit. Like it's caused a reaction in me where it's something external and it really shouldn't do that. But like I'm a human being, innit. So yeah, I might see something, it might piss me off. I might see something and I think this person has generally got my actions misconstrued, and there may be some remorse for something that I've done as well. Like, well, do you know what? I wish I never handled it in that way. I don't know if remorse is the right term, but maybe upon reflection, like especially when you watch videos, upon reflection, you'd be like, right, do you know what? There was an optional way to move. But at that moment in time, either I chose not to take that option or I wasn't aware of the option because I was too...
In the moment.
In the moment, do you know what I mean? And what's that? Live and learn, innit? live and learn, bruv. And try and do better. You get me? You know better, do better. That's what we're about, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you feel like you are generally misunderstood in terms of the comments that you see about you?
Yeah, of course, because like, I don't know if misunderstood or just they just don't have enough information, but that's cool. Because listen, forget about me. What's the information? What is the topic? Forget about concentrating on me. I'm just a conduit to. I'm just adding my little 2 pence. Put your 2 pence in about what you feel about the subject. People get too caught up in what Jedi or what the individual was doing and make it a personal thing, and that's all. That's dead, man. Stop being all that fan thing. Like, I hear that. For me, I might be being hypocritical still. Because for me, I like watch rap battling and then I have like an opinion. But like, my opinion might not be valid. It's just a judgment of what I'm seeing. I might be like, yeah, my man was having him up. He looked shook, rare. And in real life, the truth may be totally different from what you see. You get my drift?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. It's enough waffle, bruv. So yeah, bun public opinion as well. I'm not sure if I said that yet.
Yeah.
Fire upon it.